Hi, what's going on guys? It's Almond. Welcome back to another Wizard101 video. In today's video, I basically finished Wallaru. There's, in reality, nothing left for me to do when it comes to Wallaru. And the argument can be made like, hey, Almond, you should go do the side quest or whatever like that. I don't really have a reason to, unless for content's sake. If players want me to do the side quests and record them, I definitely can and post all those as separate videos, but I'm basically done when it comes to Wallaru. Now, you're probably wondering, like, do you just mean do you finish your characters, whatever? No, like, I mean, literally, I am done. So, like, if you look at my storm, I am maxed out. Basically, all my wizards are 170 now, other than, like, my, like, low-level characters, which I don't plan on maxing out. Like, Amanda Blossom's always going to stay level 50, and then, of course, I believe Anthony Shadow will always be level 50. But all the schools that I usually play on, like my ice, fire, balance, as you can see, everybody is basically maxed out to 170. And that's not just including it's 170 and that's it. I have even went out of my way to actually even max out the new spells. So now I have them maxed out on every character, and I'll probably do a guide on how to level these up pretty quick. I thought these were going to be really atrocious to level up because when I first was farming, I felt like I wasn't getting as much spell elements, but I had to keep in mind that there's only 3 tiers, so maybe that has to compensate towards that. But when I was farming my Dreamstone and when I made my Dreamstone route video, I basically found out that that is a really good way of getting cantrip chests. If you have like alts or even just players that and just keep opening those chests, those kind of add up, and they did really add up for me, and that's how I was able to max out all the spells. Like, for example, if we just even go on, like, let's say my balance, because by the time this video comes out, I should have already made a video on the balance setup. I have all the setups made, it's just I'm like slowly uploading them because I don't want to like kind of just like ruin everyone's like feed with just me uploading a bunch of videos. But if we go to balance spells real quick and we go over to where is it, right here, Rainbow Serpent's maxed out as well. Basically all the spells that are usually you would get from Wallaru, like the new ones, they're all maxed out. And then when it comes to gear, I really don't need anything. I have all the pieces of gear because I went out my way and farmed it. I have all the badges on all my characters too, I believe. So if we go over here, I have like the main ones, which is Freddy Player 1, does have the power, crash, and defeat the whole spiral. So I have all these on all 4 characters, and the reason why I have these specifically, or these are the ones that are like more needed than anything else, is so when you go to bingo, you can pinpoint the stuff that you want and you can craft whatever. So that's why I wanted to get the badge on all my characters, and plus I can be able to buy whatever dual schooling pins I need at any point in time without having to be like, oh, I need to go farm it, anything like that. The farming in this world is really good. I'll probably do a separate video because I know some players are already complaining about the farming, but in reality, I don't think players should complain about the farming at all. Even if I was a solo player, and I know some solo players as well that just farm everything, and they do the team up experience and everything like that, and they love the farming system. So I don't know how players are complaining about it and saying that's really terrible, but it's a really good system, and I can 100% back it with fullness of it, because I'm just like, I literally grinded, I have everything, I went out of this way, and I think if this pity system right here didn't exist, I would nowhere be near where I am right now when it comes to having all the gear setups and being able to like just switch between them freely at any point. So that's why I'm like, it's a really good system regardless. So there's that. Like, Wallaru as a whole, I think it definitely takes up some time. Of course, if you're a solo player, I know a lot of players are like having different experiences when it comes to solo fights. I know the Urks, first time through, because I never did them on Test Realm, because on Test Realm they did not have cheats and stuff like that. So it was just, I don't even think they were bosses. I think they were just regular elites, and they were easy, of course. But on test, when I did the Urks for the first time in live realm, yes, they were kind of difficult because I was going in blind and I didn't know how the cheats worked. But after like a couple attempts and just figuring out all of them, they're really not that hard. I probably will upload videos on each individual Urk because players have been asking for that, and I'm just kind of going through all my videos and trying to upload as much as I can whenever I get the opportunity. but I don't want to upload like 20 videos in one day, so there's that. So there's so many Wallaru vids that I could upload, even side quests or even just other things as well. But I kind of already uploaded all the bosses, so you guys should know how to do that. And of course, there is the loot map if you guys need to know where stuff is. I mean, if players, like I said, want me to do side quests, like of course I'm gonna do the Where's Wally quest eventually on Live Realm as well. There is an exclusive pet that I am gonna farm, which I probably will save for a separate video because I do have it on my alt, but I don't have it on my main, and I kind of want to make it on a main. Yeah, so there's that, and there's some other stuff as well. I think in total I've maxed, let's see, I maxed out 2 characters on test realm, and then on live realm I maxed out 7, so I'm at 9 right there. And then I have my 3 alts that I maxed out, so if you do the math, I think I've finished this like 12 times. Yeah, I've done Wallaru 12 times in a span of to me, I mean, it's wild just saying that, I guess. Yeah, but it's mainly for content sakes, right? I mean, I wouldn't be doing this if I wasn't a content creator, if I wasn't making videos. I don't think I would have put this much time and effort in trying to grind the gear and have all the gear and make all these videos for you guys. If I was more of like a person that just didn't stream or anything like that, or didn't make content, I would not be doing what I would be doing. I'd probably just do it like at a time, probably like every 2 weeks. I'll probably max out 1 character or something like that. But just because I do content, everything like that, kind of want to like prioritize that and, you know, get you guys all the footage and everything like that, how to do everything properly, which I kind of enjoy, honestly. And plus a lot of people like you guys as the viewers are enjoying it. You guys want me to upload all this content because there's not that many PvE content creators. So it works out in my regard because, I mean, sure, there are players who sometimes upload PvE, but not to the extent where I do it, where I'll break down bosses for you guys or show you guys certain things. People just upload the main source content or whatever it may be and just go based upon that. So that's why I'm kind of good when it comes to everything else, which it helps out in the long run. And I'm glad that like a lot of people are enjoying all the content I've been putting out. But you guys will see all the rest of the build videos when it comes to like the school builds, like the min-max damage builds and stuff like that. I know the stats aren't supposed to be what it is supposed to be. Like, I'm not supposed to have, like, for example, if we put on this set real quick, I'm not supposed to have 281 damage. I think the stat cap's supposed to be like around 265 or 255. I don't remember. You guys can let me know in the comments down below. I just know it's roughly around there. But once that cap happens, I'm obviously going to redo these videos. It's just a matter of fact of having the most damage possible I can at the moment. That's the whole premise behind the videos. And then eventually, once they fix that, I will obviously switch out some stuff. Like, for example, like let's just say the stat cap's like 260, right? Of course, I'm just going to switch over to here. And then now, look at that. I'm at 259 with 41 Pierce. Easy fix. Solved everyone's problems. That's all it took, and I still have all my damage stuff, whatever. Now let's say it's 265, then what I'll just do is switch this back out, for example, and I would put on more damage, and then I would probably swap out an amulet or something like that for more Pierce. So like, for example, let's just do this. Now I'm at 270 with 35 Pierce. So like, obviously I will remake these videos once the stat cap does get fixed, because it's like 2000 at the moment and nobody's reaching that at all in this game, which obviously isn't intentional. They didn't intend to make the stat cap in PvE over 2000. And obviously in advanced and everything like that, it works properly as intended, but just in regular PvE, it's just not working right now. So I had to like make all those videos. But all the other build videos, like I said, will be coming out soon. Slowly but surely, I will try my best. And then I think that's about it when it comes to the vids. I know a lot of people want me to go over the Hunhow gear as well, like the upgrades. But they're not that appealing to me. I've seen some people do raids already and showcase the gear. And I'm gonna be honest, they're not for me per se. I feel like that gear is mainly for PvP players. I haven't looked like I looked at the item cards, like the amulets and decks. I mean, they do have stackability because they give you item cards that are really nice, but I really wish that the decks did give you the Dragon Blade. The Dragon Blade is what saved these decks for me, because I looked at them and I was like, dude, these decks are really good. And they also have a circle socket, the 170 variants. So imagine if this was a 170 variant deck and it also had a circle socket with the Dragon Blade. I would prefer that way more over the Star Blade, because in team scenarios I can use the Dragon Blade more often and not have to have a Star Blade which only supports 3 schools. Kind of niche, I know. Star Blade's good for stackability if we're going for Scions, like the PvP Scions, I believe, if we quickly look at them. There is a strat where we do use them in one of the advanced combat scenarios. So I think it's, yeah, Torrents, where you clear 4 blades on yourself. So it's good for that, but if I'm just trying to do something underneath, and then it would be nice. Maybe if they made an option so you can switch between them, like a switch an item card, I would like that a lot. But I really like having that Dragon Blade a lot. And they kind of shafted the balance one a little bit because it's D-lance on yourself. If they made it no PvP and made it so D-lance on anybody, that would be perfect too. Like, that's the only 2 gripes I have when it comes to it. There's probably some other things, like nitty-gritty things that, like, I can be like, oh, I really wish that they did this. Like, for example, I wish Bingo had 155 health opals so I didn't have to go out and farm him, which is very niche because, like, hey, I like having 155 health opals. I don't know what else they're going to put on health opals. I am not going to craft mana opals and just sock them on. And fishing opal, I will save for another video. Probably next week on the updated fishing video. And we'll see. I'm also kind of waiting if they're going to release any new packs this year for Christmas. And if they are, maybe the fishing build might get increased again. So I don't know when it comes to that regard. And I do have a lot of, like I said, I maxed out all my characters. I have all the spellments done. I do have a lot of Dreamstone and Dreamwater, I believe. I think they're all spread out within all my characters at the moment. But I think I can see my Dreamwater possibly real quick. But from farming and everything like that, I think I got like a good amount. And I have all the gear, everything like that. So, and you know, badges, etc. So if we go over here, I believe, and then we just type Dream. So right now I think I'm at 1.7, but I think I have them like spread across my characters at the moment. So like a lot of them have like 500, 300, depending on what character I'm on. I know my balance has a lot because I've been farming some other things. And like some people have been asking me for help as well whenever I get the time, and I'm like, sure. But I'm trying not to farm too many of the bosses right now because I've already spent way too many hours getting all these badges and questing through Wallaru. So I'm kind of like on that break mode where I'm not on Wiz as much, but I'm really just making vids and prioritizing that over anything else. But I'll probably do like my final thoughts on Wallaru as a separate video, but this is just more of like, hey, saying, hey, I finished everything, I got all my characters maxed, be on the lookout for all the vids when it comes to like the min-max setups, quote unquote, for PvE. And then basically that's it. I mean, I recorded all the bosses, like I said, so you guys should see all the videos for each bosses, or each of the bosses, I mean. And at that point, it's like, if people want me to do the side quest bosses, I definitely can. If you guys have any specific ones, I can, but I've already done Wally in Test Realm, and I'll probably do it again in Live Realm just for completion's sake. But that's about it, really. So hope you guys enjoyed me quickly just talking about Wallaru a little bit, and let me know how your guys' Wallaru grind is going. Of course, it's not going to be like mine where it's unrealistic, where like you farm to the point where you quest Wallaru over 12 times, you have like 3,000 dream water that you've used, maxed out all the spells and everything. Like, it's not realistic because I literally been awake and like barely even getting any sleep for the past week. But now I'm like slowly around that recovering phase, which is good because now it's just like I can wake up, edit all a bunch of videos and post those out whenever I get the chance. So, but overall, let me know your guys' thoughts about Wallaru. How's your questing experience going? Any certain fights you guys want me to upload, let me know, and I'll do my best to go do those quests or go back and revisit some of these fights as well. But hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe, all type of stuff. Appreciate all the people that have been joining the Discord. We're at over 500 members in the Discord, which is insane. I appreciate all the people that have been joining, and be on the lookout for more stuff in the Discord as well. So I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace out, guys.